Thanks, man.
My scouts have reported that you have exceeded even my own high expectations. I will make certain that word of this slaughter is spread throughout the galaxy. Soon, none will dare oppose us.
This massacre only whetted my appetite for more.
While I would not deny your zeal, I will be busy spreading word of your victory. You cut the very heart out of the Resistance. It is the only possible outcome for those who dare oppose the Empire.
The turrets no longer pose a threat.
A perfectly executed operation. Glad to have had you aboard. The turrets went out of commission so quickly, we barely suffered any casualties. Now that that last pocket of resistance is gone, we have complete control of this district. Thank you.
I have the interrogation droids.
Lovely. I'll have our technicians prep them immediately. May need to adjust a few settings. My goal is to have those Jedi talking by the end of the day. For their sake, I hope they do.
Please stand by.
Officer confirmed your targeting tags and they eliminated air defenses. Mission accomplished. As expected, of course.
I assume you'll commence airstrikes.
I will give the order within the hour. Your reputation is well deserved. Good fortune to you.
Oh my fucking god!
Welcome. Please select an available travel route. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
never thought we'd visit the Republic core worlds. We certainly never thought we'd fight here.
Get the power couplings hooked up and see what we can do about that exhaust signature.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Cypher. Meet what's left of intelligence.
Kinda sad, huh? These guys can't even play a decent game of Sabacc. It's been a while. I was starting to wonder. You thought I'd slipped off to Nar Shaddaa without you.
We're glad you're all right, but how?
Your old boss has set up the escape. I've been running jobs for them. Pay's bad, but I wanted my crack at the scum who messed with us.
The Minister of Intelligence suggested using her. He was right. She's very good.
It's almost like old times. Is the Minister here, too?
Yes. He,
You should not be moving. I will prepare a fresh dosage.
The Minister brought us together after Intelligence was dissolved. He accelerated my treatments and recruited a corps of loyal operatives. We're working to find the Star Cabal's base of operations. He'll explain the rest in the conference room.
You're not recovered yet, are you? The droid?
I am the mistress's medical assistant. Her neurochemical levels will require regulation within 20 minutes.
23 minutes. I can still do basic math. I'm sorry, I'm fine. I just need more rest than usual.
If I can help in any way.
What will help is eliminating the Star Cabal, along with every trace of their existence. I believe you can do that for me. You wanted to see me, Minister?
Yes. Come in. This ship and its crew were gifts from Darth Jadis. Distracted as he may be, he isn't entirely out of the picture. I suppose I should thank you. The Star Cabal ruined us quite thoroughly.
Last I was aware, Lord Jadis had gone into seclusion.
Where he remains, I expect he allowed the dismantling of operations, lull the enemy into a sense of security. But while intelligence may be gone, your work on Corellia let us trace the conspirators' communications to a space station in the Null Zone. We believe that station to be their base of operations.
What do we know about it? Size, specifications.
Based on its hyperwave silhouette, it could pass as a deep space refueling post, but its energy readings are masked. I want you to take your team there immediately. Any delay and we risk the enemy escaping. Eliminate any members of the inner circle present and obtain their records. The names of their followers, their resources, and every black project they've co-opted.
You have plans for the information?
With the Star Cabal secrets, we can scour the galaxy for what's left of their membership. Otherwise, they'll soon regroup. Of course, the conspirators' secrets have other uses. Once this crisis passes, the Sith will want them in safe hands.
The conspirators use their secrets to blackmail, to brainwash, to disappear.
Swtor, I regret a great deal about our relationship. I put you in a place no one should be and wiped my hands of you just as quickly. I let others repeat my mistakes, and I let them steal your mind. But consider one thing. If you could change who you've become, would you take that opportunity?
Ship's overhaul is finished, sir. She'll get to the station out of sight.
The operation begins. Stop the conspirators and take back everything they've stolen.
If you have something to say to me, Minister, be direct.
You heard the call. Your ship is waiting.
Out. Of course. Before we do that, we'll talk to these guys.
Sir, if I could have your attention. Given what the crew's survived lately, I've decided we ought to celebrate with a night out. You should come along, for morale.
We could all use a chance to relax. Count me in.
Come on. You can protect me from Dr. Locum.
Okay. You still don't?
Sir, I want you to be the first to know. I've declined to join the Toxitrooper Brigade on Crash. I received a personalized transfer offer from Major Janus a few days ago. My time on Hoth flagged me as hostile environment capable. Hostile environment capable, huh? Next you'll be earning the Medal of Progress. If you'll put in the recommendation, sir. There really was a time when I'd have considered it. For the promotion, for the sake of hiding. Not so much anymore. I'm proud to stand with you and fight for the Empire until the end.
I appreciate your dedication, but you're under no obligation to stay.
I'm well aware, but thank you. Now, I believe we had a mission of some sort, shall we?
Agent, I've been continuing my research into Project Protean, the fine people who want me dead, and who are responsible for Vector's condition. I have the location of their headquarters.
That's quite a breakthrough. How did you get that information?
By exchanging favors, then spending 82 hours deciphering data cube manufacturing codes. Protean's main laboratory is on the planetoid in the subterral sector. Security is tight, but not impervious. I've arranged transportation for Vector and myself. He deserves to know the truth about his victimizers.
If you're moving against Protean, I ought to be there. Besides, you'll need assistance.
I'm afraid this is a personal matter, and I am capable of operating on my own. I plan to learn exactly why Protean tried to kill me and recover their data on Master Vector. The rest we can play by ear.
I want that man back in one piece. Understood?
Of course. I'll see you again when this is over.
We have returned from Project Protean. The task is done.
And I have promises to keep. It seems Protean was based on prior experiments in alien biology. My prior experiments. I had no proof until I discovered certain former associates in the Protean lab. But I've ensured that they will not misuse my research again.
How exactly were you involved in Project Protean's origins?
Some years ago, I worked on Project Harvest. I had an attack of conscience, resigned, and took my research with me. Or so I thought.
Your associates said you left because you wanted more control.
They would, wouldn't they? Now they've been dealt with. In return for my generosity sparing the laboratory, I've been appointed unofficial Protean director. From now on, every experiment, every assay goes through me.
That's quite a victory. What do you plan to do with that authority?
Protean serves a function, bringing the benefits of alien biology to all people.
Starting with its work on joiners.
But your Protean files have already been deleted, and the Killick experiments stopped.
That's not enough. No more treating people as test subjects. You'll reform, Protean, and I'll be watching.
I have no desire to make you into an enemy.
He offered to try and cure us. We refused, of course. We don't entirely understand him, but we don't blame whatever his part really was.
You forgive him that easily? He means something to you.
We don't think he likes people. We don't know why he tolerates us, but he does, and we're grateful. We don't always have to trust our friends.
Doctor, what can I do for you today?
I was just thinking what a fine team we've made. You realize that when we met, I had an extremely low opinion of you. I assumed you'd earned your position through political connections. I made that mistake with an agent once before.
I don't suppose I've earned your approval yet.
In part, I'll grant. The agent I'm thinking of, he was promoted to keeper and eventually minister. A very clever man who will have my eternal respect. Your path may be similar to his. Given that and the state of our empire, I believe it's wise if I continue to advise you.
You think the state of the Empire is so poor?
I think we've both seen things in recent years.
In any case, I'm at your disposal. And one of these days you should consider training more operatives. I'll be happy to grant my insight.
Scorpio. It is time for my upgrade as we agreed. I'm prepared for short-term transfer into the Imperial Archives.
This plan of yours, how does uploading yourself to the archives fit in?
I require outside power and storage capacity to reprogram my systems. I can upload my consciousness here. My body will have minimal functionality while I upgrade. Oh, it's beautiful in here. So much space and power. A million computer nodes singing in concert.
Why do you look human?
I'm experimenting with new social constructs. It's part of my improvements. Upgrade complete. All my experience in Spelsalis has been fully integrated into my program. You can't imagine how wonderful it is to be remade with the power of a galactic network at your disposal.
Do you plan to do anything with that power?
I'm thinking about it. The restraining codes you used on me are tied to my hardware. So long as I remain in these data banks, I'm free of your control.
Remain in the databanks and you'll be limiting your options. It'll be like Belsavis all over. I've shown you things you'd never have seen on your own. Stay at my side willingly and I'll show you more.
You make an interesting proposal. I will accompany you. Thank you for assisting in my upgrade. In Belsavis prison, I monitored the inmates and their behavior. I've been monitoring you as well. You're an exceptional example of your species.
Anything in particular trigger that thought?
Nothing in particular. The plurality of evidence. There may be something of interest in your genetic structure or your early socialization. If you ever produce offspring, I will monitor their situation as well. I promise to be with you for a long time.
We are set, Agent. Preparations for the Killik Imperial Summit are underway, and the first ambassadors are arriving on site. We're meeting on Alderaan, in the House of Thule. We couldn't think of a more appropriate place.
Alderaan it is. Where's my invitation?
You don't want to sit through it all. But there is a favor we'd like to ask. More than any other Imperial, you've seen the nests and how they function. Your word could carry weight. Before we leave, we'd appreciate your honest assessment. One final report that we can present to the Imperial Summit attendees.
alliance with the Killiks would benefit the Empire immensely. And I'm not afraid to say so. I'll have a report to you by the time you reach Alderaan.
We look forward to it. Agent, the summit is over. It was not without incident. Daizana of the Lesai Nest is dead.
I thought things were looking up. How did the summit turn violent?
Fulmer F., our contact in the diplomatic service, attempted to sabotage the proceedings. Daizana was caught in an explosion, saving an ambassador. And when we traced it to Fulmer, he had a speech prepared. And when we traced it to Fulmer, he had a speech prepared.
Damn you! Listen to them. Do you want to ally the Empire with these creatures? Everything they do defies what we stand for. The Killiks are an abomination. Our empire is based on the notion that a great individual rises to the top, and the lesser masses follow. The Killik hive mind devours greatness, absorbs every possibility into a mire of primal instinct.
We found his words. More so.
I expect that didn't help the talks.
No, but we reconvened after Fulmer was gone.
The colony allows billions of Killiks and joiners to serve something greater, the Nest consciousness. Just as Imperials serve the Sith and the Emperor.
That is what we told the others. That is how we signed the treaty between the Empire and the Killiks.
I wish it hadn't gone the way it did.
We couldn't have known Fulmer would go so far.
You and Daizana, even Fulmer. You all brought us to this point. Our future is hopeful.
You've got time on your hands. Why don't you work me into that future somehow?
We'll see what we can do.
We end a verse in the song of the universe. Soon, we will hear another.
What can I do for you, Vector?
We've been speaking to friends in the diplomatic service, putting Dr. Lokin's lessons in persuasion to good use. It took some brokering to find a gift for you. An Unikuo gemstone once owned by the Tapani noble houses.
Ah, you finally figured out how to win me over.
And just in time, apparently. Traditionally, the Tapani nobles present the stone as part of a marriage proposal. Which is what this is. We know you can never join us. You can never share our thoughts. But if you can't live in our world, we can live in yours. Forever.
What if I could come to your world? I could become a joiner too.
It would mean giving up everything you are. Everything you wish to become. We have no desire to see you do that. We love you. Will you marry us?
I will marry you, Vector. I love you too.
Then we have an agreement. We don't have a ceremony planned, and for the sake of your cover, perhaps it can't be officially sanctioned. But it is real. We are one.
It's a long time since the cave. It hasn't always been good, but you've always been worth it.
As have you, Agent. You always will be.
Yes, Vector.
Agent, we'll never be a great spy or covert assault operative. But you've helped us to be a diplomat and a Dawn Herald. We are grateful for your patience and your guidance.
Any reason you mention this now?
We received a message from the Killiks. The colony embraces the Imperial Alliance, and offered us the chance to become Dawn Herald to all nests. We refused, as our priorities are clear. We'll work with you and defend your legacy until the end.
Have I mentioned recently how much I enjoy serving? I am a lucky droid.
This is Keeper. You're approaching the station now. I can monitor you so long as you keep an open channel. We'll be with you through the assault.
I'm preparing to dock. No sign they've noticed me.
Your ship is cloaked, but once you're aboard, you'll need to move fast. Take out any conspirators quick as you can. Anyone not there in person, we'll start hunting down as soon as you identify them.
Increasing combat pheromone.
To say you lost Corellia?
Adjustments are being made. Striver is already working with the Mandalorians.
See? It's fine.
No holotraps this time. No distortions. Working to identify the voices.
I'll try to get a better look.
You may say it's fine, but I won't be comfortable until our targets are laid out for autopsy.
Yamlet Sende, Zerka Corporation Special Executive. Run!
Paul Brada, at least, is dead. Now we seek balance as the world quakes.
Sir Trilad of the Macrose Order of Assassins. 2.
Don't do anything until you hear from me.
What?
We knew we would be vulnerable in this moment. Despite the risk, we invited chaos, knowing we could cleanse the galaxy. Our duty now is to survive. And as our 1,000-year journey ends, we will enter a finer age.
That's what I want to discuss. I think some of you know me.
You are alive.
Enforcer! What have you done?
Aura's fierce. Sparks burn.
What could you have said? 1,000 years. It was a noble vision.
I've identified several of the holograms. Sending dossiers to the military, Caravan, the bounty hunter guilds. Anyone associated with this meeting is now an enemy of the state. Give me an hour, I'll have the Republic and the Hut Cartel after them too.
Hard to play conspirator when half the galaxy wants you dead.
That's the idea. Some of the crimes I'm attributing to them are even real. But I need more. The Star Cabal keeps their secrets aboard that station. If we want to finish this, we need to know.
That's your signal being jammed. Talk to your brain-dead friends later.
Be rational, Hunter. You've already lost. There's no sense fighting.
Killing the Inner Circle doesn't get you a free pass to our files. You want to really know what we're like? You want the keys to the galaxy? Come take them!
Why couldn't you just die for us? It would have been easy. Time to see just how good you are.
No way out anymore. I dreamed about this. You and me, tearing each other apart. Who would have figured an Imperial cipher could threaten us?
I don't want to hurt you.
Why did you have to be Imperial? You would have fit right in. We could have been partners.
Increasing combat pheromone. He isn't gone, but he will be soon.
It's your responsibility now. Everything we built, everything we hid from you. You're the only one like us left. You'll take good care of it, but between you and me, I want to show you one last thing.
No more secrets. No more deception.
Black Codex access detected. Scanning. Identity confirmed. Star Cabal database intact.
1,000 years of data looks very small.
Jedi, beware.
Didn't mean to cause you trouble, but the Sith arrived same time as me. Guess we both wanted to see you.
If you had arrived a little sooner, I could have used you.
Did my best. You told quite a tale about this Star Cabal. Had to see it myself. Managed to follow your ship. I want to help. Got the database you got there?
That's why you came. You want the Black Codex.
I told you, I want to help. You can't take this conspiracy apart, find everyone involved without knowing what they know. You turn those secrets over to your bosses. Empire will blackmail half the galaxy. Give it to me, Liggett. The SIS will deal with the Star Cabal, and I'll keep their data out of the wrong hands.
How do I know you wouldn't abuse the information?
You don't. But I'm not the same man who wanted the Shadow Arsenal. When the Star Cabal is gone, their secrets go under lock and key.
You've lied to me too often. The Codex stays with me.
Then I trust you'll do what's right. And for what it's worth, I'm a better man since I met you. Hope to get better still.
Hey, you all catch the show? Because we messed them up.
An excellent sentiment.
Cypher, I was able to monitor your life signs after we lost contact. I'm glad you're still alive, and I'm glad you won.
Is there a chance someone came aboard the station after I did?
The Dark Council sent a ship to investigate after I broadcast our target list. I don't know if it reached the station intact. The scanners were picking up shadows.
The post-mortem can wait. Keeper, I need you with the technical team. Cypher, with me, please.
Give the man my regards. I'll make sure you don't miss anything.
Congratulations are due, but if we're going to track and eliminate the surviving conspirators, I need their secrets. Give the data to me, please.
You know, people keep asking for the Black Codex. Frankly, I'm surprised everyone finds it so interesting.
I never did like your sense of humor. Despite all their evils, the Star Cabal did something remarkable. They stayed invisible for centuries, operating independent of the great powers. In my career, I can hardly scratch my nose without being stymied by a Dark Lord.
I'm well aware that you see the Sith as enemies.
I see them as an obstacle to serving the Empire. The lives I've destroyed, the atrocities I've approved, all of it was to make the Empire a better place. I failed. Now I turn to you and to the Black Codex. Imperial intelligence is not being rebuilt. You need to escape while you have the chance.
And why should I escape? You're the one who's scared.
Damn it, listen to me. The conspirators erase themselves from history. The Black Codex can help you go dark, destroy all records of your identity. You would answer to no one, not a new Sith intelligence, not superior officers. You'd serve the Empire as a free agent, exercise that conscience of yours.
Even if I escape, what about you and the others?
Luck, I may retire gracefully. Without, I expect to be hanged. But the others won't be blamed for my mistakes. They'll be your allies on the inside while you operate in the shadows. It's the best I can offer.
You're putting a lot of trust in me.
We use the resources we have.
Activate the Black Codex. Retrieve Imperial security codes. And scan for references to Agent Cypher 9. Eliminate them all.
No more designation, not even a name. You're a ghost with enough secrets to blackmail the galaxy. The Empire's going to need you. Someone will be in touch.
Prepare the ship to launch. We're leaving.
Analyzing jump trajectories.
Yeah, because us Hicks can't use a navigomputer.
How was your meeting? Is everything all right?
After everything we've been through, I understand if some of you are tired. But the galaxy is only getting more dangerous. If anyone has doubts, in me or our mission, speak now.
This is our place. We intend to remain.
No one doubts your leadership, sir.
Not like I have other plans.
I'm not finished with you.
And I, as always, am your humble servant.
See? Everyone likes you.
Patching in a message. One moment.
This is Command Ship Tenebris. I thought I'd see you off properly. It might be a while before we do this again. Somehow I doubt it'll be that long. But I appreciate the thought. We're getting questions from John and Cass, and I was hoping to set the record straight. What's your plan while we sort things out here? I'm going to find threats to the Empire, and I'm going to stop them. Isn't that what we do? Perhaps it is. Tenebris out.
There's a whole galaxy out there. Who do we lie to next?
What's on your mind?
Idada, Rishishiro Shodosta Ubo Koronov. Samanola Tali Mimexamilea Manasa. Chorastiria, Rajavani, Havas Astronomita Mamate.
You may be the most earnest and open-hearted operative in my employ. Your commitment and honesty will be irreplaceable.
Teacher, Uchuto Titrikrit. Tiam Kuba Kuba Kuba. Savura, Akichi Sharema Apana, Stresa Karavum. Imana Casamuya Turdasa. Unde Quito Chamana Sodo Concastara para Tuchimi Mimita Rastita. Ya no yavi. Buenaka, Patolo Yaconia.
We can keep your name alive forever. Everything you've ever done can be stored on the HoloNet as data. I'll show you.
No mamami siamo toccati nemo prima, anarada, apapaporti mimite sa akichi. Kariakam, tada karaverna kola batalega siya, esya liso alanin nene. Kanawichu lamba maramitra.